everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing very well. So today's video is going to be an eye makeup, an eyeshadow tutorial for beginners. So if you are a beginner in eye makeup, then I invite you to watch this video until the end. So these are not rules that you have to follow. There are no rules to makeup, and that's why I love it so much. But these are just going to be some basic guidelines to a simple yet very pretty eye look. You can wear it on special occasions, but also on an everyday basis, like at work or at school. And these are just some tips and tricks that I have learned through practicing and that I wanted to share with you guys. So without further ado, let's jump right in. So before applying any eye makeup on, the first thing I like to do is put on some eyeshadow base. This will help your eyeshadow stay on all day, but it also helps to neutralize any kind of discoloration that you may have on your eyelid. So for that, you can use any type of eye primer. There are tons of eye primers in the market, but you can also use a concealer. For today, I'm just gonna use my all-time favorite e.l.f. eyeshadow primer in the shade Sheer, and I'm going to apply it all over my eyelid. Once my base is on, the next thing I like to do is set it with some powder. So you can totally skip this step and apply your eyeshadow directly on the base if you want your eyeshadow to pop more. But setting your base with some powder will just facilitate the blending. And the very one secret to a great eyeshadow look is the blending. For today's eye makeup, I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Iconic Fever palette, and I'm going to use this shade here. This is a matte shade, and I'm going to set my base with it. Moving on to the actual eyeshadow look, I'm going to put a transition shade. A transition shade will create some type of gradient to your eyeshadow look and just make it a bit more natural instead of just putting some eyeshadow on your eyelid. I don't know if that makes sense. So for transition today, I'm going to take this shade right here. And in terms of brushes, for my transition shade, I like to use any type of fluffy brush. Tap off the excess, and I like to start in my outer corner because this is where I want the actual eyeshadow to concentrate, and I like to bring it slightly into the crease. This is the crease, like, you know, where you can feel your bone right here. This is the actual crease of your eye, so I like to bring the eyeshadow right into the crease and blend it. Now what I'm gonna do is take a darker color, a darker shade like this one here, and put it right in the outer V of my eye. This is going to deepen the look, give more dimension to it, and you can build it up as much as you want depending on the level of drama that you want to have. And in terms of brushes, I like to use smaller, more precise ones. So I like to use this one to like pack the eyeshadow on my outer corner, and this one to blend. So I'm going to pack the eyeshadow right in my inner corner like so, and slightly bring in once again to my crease. And as you can see, I am not bringing it to like all of my crease, but just like half of it, or even less than half of it. So really take time to perfectly blend your eyeshadow in order to have a more natural look, because you don't want to look like you've just packed some eyeshadow on your eyelid. Now for my eyelid, I'm going to use this shimmery shade right here. Now you don't have to use a shimmer for your eyelid. Any matte eyeshadow will also work perfectly fine. Just make sure it's a lighter color in order to brighten up your eyelid. And for that, you can use a flat brush, any type of flat brush for this, in order to just pack the color onto your lid. You can also use your fingers if you want the color to pop even more, especially with shimmery shades. So now you can take a clean brush or the same brush that you used for your transition shade in order to just clean up the edges. Now we're gonna work the lower lash line, so we're gonna take the same shade that we used for our transition, this one, and just blend it really close to the lower lash line. I'm not doing anything very specific right here, just like roughly blending the color to my lower lash line, like very close to my lower lash line. And you can leave it like this, or you can also take the darker shade that I used before, this one, and like put it even closer to the lash line with a very precise pencil brush, like a very small one. And last but not least, and this is my favorite part of any eye look, I'm going to highlight the very inner corner of my eye and also my brow bone. And for that, I'm gonna use this kind of champagne-y golden shade right here, and a very small brush, a very small precision brush as well. And I'm going to highlight the very inner corner of my eye and also my brow bone. So that's it for this tutorial. The next steps are totally up to you, whether you want to put some eyeliner on or some mascara. I am going to finish up with my eye look and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so that's it for the final look. I didn't do anything too fancy. I just put some mascara on my upper and lower lashes because I wanted this look to be as simple and natural as possible. So I hope you like it. And I really hope that you found this tutorial helpful. If you like this video, don't hesitate to give it a thumbs up. If you liked what you saw, hit the like button. If you liked what you saw, hit the like button. Okay. And I also wanted to thank you guys so much for all of the support by commenting really nice comments, by subscribing, by liking my videos. I really appreciate the support, and from the bottom of my heart, thank you very much. Anyways, I will see you guys next week for another video. Bye bye.